In this video I will be covering what may well be the biggest change in FPS MMOs since the original concept was created. With the launch of Battlefield 2042 on the 15th of November, EA will be bringing to you, the players, the most advanced set of customisations where anyone with an EA account can become a creator of an experience and share via creator code. All then hosted courtesy of EA. Yes people, gone are the days of paying for your own server. You want more? Okay, I got more for you. How about customisations not only in 2042, but also the ability to choose maps, weapons and equipment from Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3. To anyone who has followed Battlefield since the start, being able to customise and play on such classics as Battle of the Bulge, El Alamein and Caspian Border will be something they thought only lived in the memory. Well, no longer. If you enjoy the video and find it of value, then please consider throwing me a like. If you're brand new, then check you are subscribed to stay up to date with regular content. So jumping into the details, firstly the Battlefield portal, as it's been aptly named, will be an integral part of the 2042 interface directly from launch. Alternatively, for people that want to play around and create without needing the game in front of them, access to the portal can be reached simply through the EA websites as long as you've got an account. From the portal homepage you'll be able to see the library of created experiences as well as browse a range of pre-made experiences crafted by the team at Ripple Effect. These templates can also be used as a starting point to mod from as an alternative to starting from scratch. At its core, the customization starts with game modes. Here the options will be familiar to anyone in FPS MMOs and include Conquest Large, Conquest Rush, Free-for-all and Team Deathmatch. Map rotation as a layer on top very much depends on the mode selected. For example, if you go with Conquest Large, then every one of the 128 player maps are at your disposal. Maps are presented based on play space, so easy to narrow down the right maps depending on player count you want to run with, wide scale or more intimate. Medium maps are designed for 64 players and are available for all gaming formats, where the 128 player maps are only available for PC, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. However, that doesn't mean you can't add 128 players to a medium map, they just advise against it. Following on from modes and maps, you get to the nitty-gritty of rules, modifiers, soldier abilities, vehicles, UI, AI, era restrictions, characters, weapons, attachments and gadgets. I will explain these in more detail, but you're probably starting to get a sense of the scale of this move by EA and what it means for the potential growth of the Battlefield community that was last seen in Battlefield 2. Starting with rules, options such as inclusion of bots, game time, reinforcement multiplier, squad sizes and respawns. Gameplay includes friendly fire, extreme weather, weapon emplacements, aim assist and damage modifiers across parts of the body. Variations on soldier abilities include the ability to go prone, strafe, sprint, slide, aim down sight, health regeneration and squad revive. I'm sure people are already thinking about the creation of soldiers where everyone has to walk everywhere and shoot from the hip. Did someone say Battlefield Cowboy? The biggest options on vehicles are: do you want them in the map, what vehicles do you want, followed by deployment, spawn and call-ins. UI options include on-off variations for your compass, minimap, HUD, weapon modification menu and identification. I can see a few ultra-realism options popping up on that server list in no time. AI is all linked to your choices earlier on the inclusion of bots, and this is where you control how they operate in game. Characters are dependent on how you set up restrictions of the area you're playing in. This is not related to your map rotation, but based on what you want to make available to players. Likewise, weapons, of which 75 will be available to choose from at launch. How about giving one team weapons from 1942 versus modern day, but give better movement and a few tanks to the 1942 gunners to even things up? You get the idea. Attachments from all variations of the game are available. As with weapons, you can deselect these en masse and work using the filters for easy setup. Finally, the selection of gadgets from both sides will play an essential role of how balanced the gameplay will be and is selected and filtered in the same way as you have for the attachments for ease of setup. Moving on to the rules editor, selecting a core rule set will present this interface which you can fully interact with and change as per all the rules I have already highlighted. Once ready to publish, add a name and a description and create an experience code that will contain the tags needed for others to interpret the game setup. The code is unique and protected, so giving this code to others won't allow them to edit it in any way. Once uploaded to the EA servers, the experience will remain active for as long as a human player is in the server. Once empty, the server will shut down, and then it's just a matter of spinning up the code next time you want to play in your creation. Others can find the experience either directly from the code or through the game browser interface. Some clever things that make this server truly your own: you can broadcast, kick, ban, unban, restart map, next map and take down server just like you were paying the bills. Finally, if you want to edit the map, then simply go back to options in the menu, but start with this code and edit from there as a template. No starting from scratch every time unless you want multiple experiences. In summary, I'm sure you agree EA have just turned up the heat and sent a definitive warning shot across the bows of the Call of Duty fleet, steaming in with Vanguard and Warzone. I for one think this is another example of the way it should be. Producers offering something new to the FPS MMO arena, pushing innovation on both sides, which only serves to benefit the players. Long may it continue to roll. Have a great day, and hope to see you on the battlefield soon.